I just thought I'd come on and do a little video. I know it's a little bit premature because we have only played really a fraction of the total games to be played this game week with all the doubles. But what a day it was for me yesterday. 61 points with about 14 players to still play again, I think, with the bench boost. And Mbuemo and Wissa, absolute legends. I've had these two guys in my team for, well, probably the majority of the season. There's been a few weeks, a few spells here and there when I've not owned them, but they have been so good for me. Yeah, it's catapulted me up the ranks. I know it's provisional, so it's all a bit false at the moment, but yeah, it was just absolutely fantastic. It wasn't all good because, of course, you can never get every single thing go for you. Good old Dan Burn, who I mentioned in my last video, of course, has to ruin things yet again with a freaking own goal. While, of course, Shaw gets another attack in return. Absolutely unbelievable. I also had Marmouche as captain. And you know how I decided that? I decided that with a coin flip. With about 5 minutes to go before deadline, I just couldn't decide. I had it on Saka, and I was just a little bit uncomfortable about whether he's, his minutes, whether he's not, he's going to start. The anxiety of waiting for those Arsenal team sheets and seeing he's not started. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to toss a coin, and it landed on Marmouche. There's still another game to go. He could get a hat trick in the next game, so let's not judge it yet. But yeah, it's looking like that wasn't, well, that's not going to be the right captain decision, unfortunately. But we'll see what happens. So yeah, they were the only blemishes, but it's still been a fantastic day yesterday. We'll see what today brings. Not really a lot for me to gain from today because, well, apart from I've got double Arsenal, so a clean sheet would be fantastic. But of course, the Saka and Salah are both EO of over 100%, albeit not by much, but it does mean that any points they get is going to send me down in the ranks. So yeah, bit annoying. And of course, there's some people who've got Liverpool defenders as well. So I am expecting a drop back down after today. But I also wanted to just mention about the the Areola loss of the clean sheet right at the end of the game. I know, looking at Twitter, a lot of people had him on their bench boost, and yeah, you've got a. I don't have Areola, but I've been victim of this exact thing on many occasions where the goal goes in right at the end, and not only do you lose the clean sheet, but the bonus points also go with it, and it's absolutely devastating. I mean, I had double Palace defence, Henderson and Munoz, so fortunately for me, they were able to hang on to the clean sheet despite having only 10 men. But I was watching that or following the games on Soccer Saturday, and I was getting very anxious as that game was getting into the closing stages. I was thinking, come on, please just end that game. And it does, but it does make me think, and I've said this before, but I really think that FPL need to do something to make the defenders and the keepers more valuable and more attractive to own, because who plays with 4 or more defenders? I don't think anyone does. Everyone plays with a 3-4-3 formation or a 3-5-2, and it's because the defenders are just so shit. It's as soon as that goal goes in, the goal against, then you know that unless we have an unlikely scenario where they get an attack in return, or goal, or an assist, which, let's face it, is rarely going to happen with a defender, then you know that that's it. That's 1 or 2 points from that game. That's it. Kills it straight away. I've always thought that how about defenders and the keepers get awarded 2 points maybe for only conceding 1 goal? So at least then when that last minute or that injury time goal goes in to wipe away the clean sheet, it's not so much of a devastating impact. Even if it means making the defenders a little bit more expensive, just give us some more reasons to actually have them in our teams and to actually start them. I mean, it's reflected in the points. If you look at the total points, I don't know who's got the most, but I think, is it Trent still? I'm not sure, but so they're on about 100, 120, 130 points total, which pales into kind of, insignificance in comparison with the points that the midfielders and the forwards are on. So I do think they need to readdress this kind of imbalance for me, because it's just the defenders are just so kind of pointless, aren't they? I mean, I just think, for me, there's nothing more devastating in the game than losing a clean sheet right at the end of the game, especially when you've got double defence. If you've got a keeper and a defender from the same team, and and when the bonus points goes with it, it's a huge swing, and it's also when there's been so many occasions where the team is like 2-0, 3-0 up, the game's won, and then this meaningless consolation goal goes in, which has no impact whatsoever in terms of the game, but it can have obviously devastating FPL consequences. Yeah, that's it. I just thought just a very quick video, just to absolutely great day yesterday. I'm trying not to get too carried away, because I'm well aware that there's many games still to go, but being on 61 with so many players still left to play, surely this is the week where finally I can make some serious strides, and I'm actually provisionally into the top 10k now. If I can stay there by the end of the week, that would be happy days. Free hit to come next week, so I feel like that's another opportunity to gain rank, because a lot of people won't have the free hit still. So that's it for now. See you later.